Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here, and today we're going to give Avery a house where he can hang out with rocks. I think really he's just kind of like a grumpy old man who doesn't want noisy neighbors, because apparently the reason he likes rocks is that they're quiet. So we're going to give him a quiet home surrounded by rocks. You know, I'd been so excited to come on here and tell you that I just felt better and the world was wonderful, because yesterday was a really good day. I don't know what happened, I just got way too cocky or what, but my headache and the nausea's back, so this is a fun adventure we are having. I suppose, admittedly, I just got too excited or something. I don't know, I ate food for the first time yesterday, and I didn't have like a lot of food, and we were fine yesterday still. I don't know. And then I decided this morning I wasn't going to open the last bottle of kombucha, because it's nice to have one around in case I needed it later. So I went back to drinking juice, which is just water with those like water enhancers in it. I literally can't drink just plain water because autism. I suppose I'm gonna have to go and see a doctor and get my gut bacteria tested or something, but I cannot keep drinking kombucha for the rest of my life because as lovely as it is, it's also kind of expensive. So it's just not like a practical solution to my problem. Anyway, sorry, we should be talking about the build. And the build is probably predictably full of rocks and things made of rocks. Mostly just things made of rocks. I guess you could call the seats straight up rocks, but that's probably the only thing. And then like a TV and a bookshelf and things that aren't rocks, but it's like 3. Oh, and the cricket. I realized just now that this man asked for a quiet house and I put a cricket in it, which is maybe not the most considerate thing I could have done. I don't know, it looked cute. And here we're giving him a bird picture because I guess, I don't know, I just liked the idea of the picture and then that one was a bird. So that was what we went with. And we got the archway, which is one of those things that I love to put in houses. So of course, obviously that's there. See, we've got a cricket. This was not a nice thing for me to do, but I didn't remember at the time. So it's not like I did it on purpose or anything. Oh, you should be proud of me. I remember to put rugs and ceiling items in both levels of our build today, which, you know, is an accomplishment. For me, anyway. Sorry, I mean, you guys probably don't care about my health issues, but it's very hard to think about anything else when you're about to throw up. You know, I mean, we're having a good time. That's what we're doing, right? Just trying to get it done so then I can lay down. The only reason that rug stays behind a table like that was because it was too small for me to get it back out after I put it underneath the table, and I was too lazy to move it. I do kind of struggle sort of putting the vines in because I want there to be a bunch of them, but there are only so many ways that you can place them because they're an identical item. So that's kind of stressful, but we're about to head upstairs, where more disasters ensue. And by disasters, I just mean that we lose a bunch of the footage because I didn't hit the unpause button hard enough, I guess. Clearly today is just not my day. But I mean, I'll show you around afterwards anyway. It's not that big of a deal, hopefully. Up here we kind of get fixated on that like quilted pattern because we're going to give him the bed and then also a chair later. I don't think it fits him really, but also I liked it. So, also his bathroom consists entirely of a bathtub. Well, also like a shower. I don't know. I tried to put a toilet in there, but it's not gonna fit, so we give up on that dream. Here we've got sort of like my favorite part of the build, I think. Literally, it's just a fireplace against a wall with a chair. So, I mean, it's not that exciting. We also give him a desk and a map. We use the treasure map, but we use the world map version. So, I actually genuinely didn't know that had more swatches. So, I mean, that was an exciting adventure. Oh, we also give him a gnome and a bird. Because why the hell not? I don't know. Oh, we've also snuck Nessie in there. So, all my staples are covered on this floor, and a crab. Don't ask about the crab. I have no explanations for the crab. But this is what upstairs looks like. Now we're gonna go outside. Outside is also just like a bunch of questionable decisions. Well, I mean, really, it's just a bunch of rocks placed around the place, which I suppose is to be expected. We end up using lighter colors than intended on the house because the gray version of those bricks is actually just like greeny blue. It's not really that gray. What we were aiming for was rocky or made of rocks. Not sure that's what we've achieved. And here we're gonna put the cave behind the house because I really love the idea of the cave. I also just really struggle to put it anywhere or use it effectively. I don't know, behind the house seems like a good idea. Or at least I think so. We also throw in a couple of those like baobab trees because they're surrounding the rest of it. This makes the pathing a little bit difficult because the color that matches most closely with the bottom, at least in my personal opinion, is the like sand color. But everywhere else is using that like dark dirt color. So we end up giving in and also use the dark dirt color. And we also make it early evening when the lighting is orange, because this is my favorite lighting in Animal Crossing, apparently. Around the campfire, I had that like flat rock, which really looked like it was a seat. So we've given him some actual seats. I also kind of imagined that the glowing moss would glow more. Maybe it does if you make it later at night. Maybe this is why none of the glowing moss items actually glow, because the actual glowing moss doesn't glow. I don't know. And I mostly just kind of enjoy that stone head, so that's why he's still hanging out there. But we have made our way to the reveal. So give me your thoughts about the build down below, or tell me about a good thing that happened to you this weekend, because we could use some good things. I could use some good things. Or, you know, just to comment about literally anything at all. And if you like the build, or you just want to give me a little bit of support for this mysterious medical mystery we're dealing with at the moment, you can hit that like button. Or maybe you want to hit the subscribe button. If you don't, I don't blame you. But I promise, it does get better than this. It is usually better than this. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Goodbye!